What's going on, guys? Shout out Roger. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We've got Austin over here. He's gonna go ahead and get his shiny Spiritomb today. That's what we're hoping for. This is gonna move us up to the next level, but we have 2 Spiritomb tasks right here, and let's see if we can get a shiny on the first one. We did not, and there's the 250 research task completed, and this is at 865, so nothing super great. And let's go ahead and check the second one before we move up to the next level, and it is not shiny and at 882, so that one's only 6 off the hundo, though we already have 2 of those. Nothing that we really needed. We just wanted to get as many shinies as possible, and like I said, hopefully Austin gets his today. So as you can see, for some reason, it is not crossing over. The task is all we have left, and we have 250 of 250, but let's go ahead and try to restart the game, and hopefully it doesn't cut us out of it. Okay, we are loading back in, and yep, there it is, immediately popped up. So that's kind of a weird glitch. I haven't seen that before or heard anybody say anything about it, but we did catch 1,176 Pokemon between 73 and 74, and then we visited 1,090 Pokestops, and we got a total of 201 km explored, so that's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and get to the grind, and hopefully Austin can get his shiny. Austin, why don't you go ahead and see what we got here for you, buddy?
Boom!
And
oh my god!
We've got a second shiny Spiritomb, so if he doesn't get one, we've got one for him. We've got the 867 caught, and actually I think it is better than the first one we got. Yeah, I think it's a little bit better, but you know, now we've got one to trade for somebody that doesn't get one. All right, we've got our first batch caught, and let's see, Austin's first one is not the blue one. Let's see about our first one. It is not an 846. And for number 2, we've got not shiny,
and
877. And for number 3, come on, buddy.
Bang!
Let's get the blue one.
No, sir.
Nope.
And it's awful.
Unfortunately not. Did we get a blue one? We did not. And at 849, so ours is pretty bad too. All right, we've got a Sinistea here, and I'm really putting this one off until it has a spotlight hour coming up. So hopefully if we don't get one before then, or if we still need 2, hopefully we get them both. But it is at pink, and it is not. Oh, it is. Actually, I couldn't freaking see it, but God. It is. How do you feel about that, buddy?
Dude, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm glad someone's getting the shiny look.
Hey, Slink got it before I did.
Fair enough.
So, shout out to Slink. But now that we've got the shiny, that'd be absolutely insane if it was an antique. Now let's go ahead and get that shiny registered into the deck, so that's pretty sick. And that freaking Toxel had to pop up right there. That thing haunts me, but unfortunately, it is not an antique. That's a bummer, but still happy to get the shiny. So Austin and I were just talking. We were talking about how crazy that was the first night that we were raiding and doing this, and last night when I was out by myself raiding and doing this, I didn't record any raids, and then the first raid I recorded was a shiny. Let's see if we can get that shiny here, back-to-back shiny recording with you guys. That'd be pretty awesome. And unfortunately, no, we did not. Just needed it to be blue. There's a lot of blue shinies out right now, which I'm totally down with, but
totally
it's, yeah, 1674, not any good. So we got a Poltergeist we just caught, and this one is unfortunately just a counterfeit, so that's a bummer. But we do have 3 tasks here. Let's see if I can get a blue one, another blue one, nope, and an 866, no on Austin's first one. And number 2, Austin got not a shiny. Did we get it? We did not, and an 865. And number 3, come on, buddy, he did not, and we did not, and a 47, so that was a pretty bad batch right there. All right, in between tasks, we've got 2 Zorora tasks. We need 1 more blue one, and we'd be done with that set, so can we get one of them here? And that's a Volibee, unfortunately not a Zorora. And how about the second one? And these were both Evolve the Dark, the 3 dark, so.
Volibee.
You're saying a Volibee? Austin saying it's another Volibee, and it was a Zora. Unfortunately, it was not blue, but well, we'll take it. At least we got to see one. And right now I have Zora set as my buddy, so it's pretty funny to watch it turn from a Zora to just a little bit bigger Zora. But you know, sometimes it's the Hisuian. And we've got a task for maybe a Yamask, so we'll check that one next. Let's go ahead and check this next one and see if we can get that blue Yamask. And this one is actually a Phantump, and it is not white. All right, we've got another raid here, and this is one that we need. It's a Galarian Yamask, and is it shiny? No, it is not, and a 539. But let's go ahead and take a look, and yep, it's definitely not the 539. All right, so these are gonna be our last checks of tonight, and Austin did his first one, was not a shiny, and our first one is a shiny, so.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Sorry, buddy. Hey, we've got one for you. So
it's okay,
that's
you're driving, you deserve 3 of them, I guess.
All right, at 849 is not gonna be that good, so, yep, almost the floor. That'd have been pretty cool. All right, number 2, Austin, it is your turn, buddy. Come on. Oh, it's not. And ours is not back-to-back, and at 877. All right, Austin's down to his last one of the night, and it's got to be blue, right? Come on, buddy.
Wrong button.
Wrong button. And it loaded in. I was getting ready to say that. I was gonna say, is it loading the shiny? But he did get it.
Let's go. Boom.
Oh, and at 849, we just got it. 849. That is pretty sick. Man, I'm glad that you got it, buddy.
3. Yeah, hell yeah.
That is freaking awesome. Can we get 3 out of the 6 and 50%? No, we didn't. And at 885, so that one was really close to the Honda. That's only 3 off. So if you get an 885, you're gonna get a 15, 15, 14. I about said 3. I don't know why I said 3, because it's 3 off. That was what was in my head, but a 15, 15, 14. But Austin did get his shiny, so that is freaking awesome. All right, it's the next day, and we've got Austin. We've also got Brandon, and we just became best friends with Brandon, so that's pretty awesome. And we've got 7 more days for Austin, but Austin got his shiny Spiritomb, so now we're gonna try and help Brandon get his. We just finished a raid, which is just a Houndoom, nothing that we really needed. But that's pretty awesome. We got to go best friends.
Yes, finally, dude. And we're about to do a little sparkly trade here in a little bit. So.
Okay, yeah, so stay tuned for that. We're gonna do a special trade with a trinket. And if I catch this dang thing, we can move on to the next raid. We've got 3 tasks that we need to do, so hopefully Brandon can get that shiny. We've got a Typhlosion raid here. We're gonna have Brandon check this since he's the shiny master.
Stop it, bro.
Dude,
that's all.
You got it here.
Nah, bro.
We need this shiny. We need it right here, buddy.
No shiny. He doesn't have the shiny. Let's get it. Let's get it right here.
And no, it's just not it.
1672.
1672 is
Better than mine.
not terrible, but it's not great either. All right, so we've got this Typhlosion caught in 1672. Like I said, it's okay. It's not super great, but we'll take it. We need to do 1 more raid to finish these 3 tasks. And I was under the impression this whole time that Brandon didn't have a shiny Spiritomb, but he does have one. He just wants to get another one, so.
Dude, I mean, LA. It was LA, very, very boosted. I didn't think I was gonna get one, but we got one in LA last year.
Okay, well, he wants one from our hometown, so let's see if we can get it for him. Our 3rd raid is going to be a Sinisty, and these 2 both need the shiny. Hardest hitter?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah? Austin's pretty proud of that hardest hitter he got there, so congratulations, buddy. Well, let's go ahead and check this and see if it's got a shine, and it does not. That is unfortunate. 607. Brandon just got done doing his encounters. Unfortunately, he didn't get that shiny yet, but let's see if we can get one. Where would you like me to start?
Let's do middle.
Do the middle. We're gonna start with the middle, and nope, that one was not it. And at 885, so only 3 off a 3rd hundo. That'd have been insane. And for encounter number 2 on the top, it is not blue, and at 849, that's pretty bad. The last one of this batch is going to give us a not shiny and an 862, but you know, it's all good. We already have 3 shinies and 2 hundos, so we're just looking for that shundo. Before we get too far into things, I wanted to show you that last night we were out doing some raids about 9:30, 10 o'clock before the raids ended, and we came across the Sierra, and that gave us our final shiny Feebas. So we are done with the whole rotation. Arlo, we got both Arlos, and then we got 2 males from Arlo, and then we got all of Cliff. So we're gonna go back to Cliff's. Hopefully we can get a good shadow, and this Larvitar is a 196, so that is pretty terrible. I'm pretty sure you wanna be in the upper 200s. So we've got something to share with you guys. This is our 2nd shiny Zoop out of the event. So we only need 1 more to complete that set, and we are now on Brandon's level with 1 caught today, and then we are also on Austin's level with 2 of the 3 done. So
race to the 3rd.
He wants to have a race to the 3rd, so I guess that game is gonna be on. Let's catch this and see if it's any good. We've got the Zubat caught, and that's actually not too bad. That is an 11, 14, 15, so we'll take it. So we are back, and we've got another new shiny for us, and it is a Spinnerack. Austin got one earlier, so we just seem to be getting the same shinies, which is pretty awesome. We both need it. We'll take it. Let's go ahead and enter this into the decks, and then we'll go ahead and check it out. But I was really excited to get this. I wanted to get at least 1 more that we needed today, since the event's coming to an end tomorrow, and it is terrible. It is a 4, 6, 15, so we're still grinding these win 3 raids. Austin got a 2nd shiny, so congratulations to him. We're still trying to get Brandon one, You can do it, buddy. Maybe right here on these two.
We'll see,
You
man.
got two right here. What do you got on that first one? What do you got on that first one?
First, 865. Second one,
Oh, dang. 857. Let's see if we can get a fourth one. And the first one's gonna give us not a blue one and an 855. It's all right, because we got it right here. Nope, that's not it. And an 864. What about best for last? Nope, still no shine and an 868. So some interesting IVs in there. Unfortunately, no blue one, but hopefully Brandon can get that blue one. We've got our last raid done, and this is a Hisuian Samurott, so hopefully we can get that shiny, have a little bit of white on you, and unfortunately no, and a 1551. All right, so we've got the Samurott caught, and yeah, not super great, but we did get a 2001 earlier, so that was a hundo. It's pretty sick. But let's go ahead and do these last two checks and see what we get. The first one is not shiny and an 846. And the last one of the night is going to, oops, I didn't mean to do that, but it is not blue and an 874. So that one's decent, but you know, it's all good.
I do have my lucky trinket, and me and Justin just became best friends today, but we did our interaction, so you know, a lucky trinket,
Yes.
might as well.
Thank you, Brandon.
Yes,
you
sir.
Are a gentleman and a scholar. So I was letting him, we're kind of just videoing this together, just gonna see what happens.
Yeah, why not, dude?
And there he goes with the trinket, so
Yes, sir.
appreciate that. And
Boom.
in return, we're gonna give him his favorite Pokemon.
One of my
Maybe
favorites.
we'll give him a Shundo. He really wants that
Please.
Terrakion, and we have a really bad one, so we'll definitely trade up for that.
I do want that Schlundo so bad, man.
Kind of looks like this.
Yeah, I just said, Austin's,
like that.
Austin's got his freaking, his real Shundo, but.
What a guy. Well, you know, what do you need enemies for when you got friends like Austin? Now just rub it in your face.
I know, right? Awful, man.
But
What
here
a
we
jerk,
go.
what a
Getting
jerk.
in here, and there we go. We both want a 2641. So fingers crossed. Come on, buddy.
Well, I got the Korean
I
one.
prefer you to have it more than me. But
No, I mean, whatever happens.
you love this one, so I'm
love
hoping
it.
for you. I'm
It's
hoping for
One
you.
of my favorites.
And
2607,
2607, 2595. So
What?
just terrible.
25.95.
Just terrible.
Oh man. Oh yeah, we get rocked every time.
That's pretty
baby.
bad, but you know, appreciate it, brother.
Hey man, thank you, bro.
Well, we just did that shiny trade with Brandon, and we're calling it for the night. So, you know, unfortunately it went bad, but you know, it is what it is. If you like today's video, please consider leaving a like and smashing that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you're enjoying this content and you want to see more of it, you can check it out right here. Don't forget you can subscribe on the other side. And let me know if you've got that shiny Spiritomb yet. And with that being said, I'll see you next time.